entry times coming into that final, it really could have gone anywhere. And she really worked hard, and she's only young. She's only 17 years old. We forget that, I think, because she's just such an accomplished athlete. And it's great to see her getting the victory there.
Absolutely. We go from very close contest in the women's 200 individual medley to another potentially close contest here. Selim Garayev from Kazakhstan in lane number 1. Oscar Osorio Campas in 2. This is the men's 100 freestyle S6. And there is the Paralympic champion from Cuba, Lorenzo Perez Escalona, and the world champion a couple of days ago on the 400 freestyle was this man, Antonio Fantin from Italy, 16 years of age, the youngest man in this field. Next to him is his teammate, his countrymate, Francesco Porciardo. And there is the world champion, the reigning world champion. He won the title in 2013, he won it again in 2015. He's going for a treble, Nelson Crispin from Colombia. Georgios Spaltos of Greece is outside the world champion. In the very outside lane from Brazil, medalist at the World Championships back in 2013, Alison.
Yeah, we'll see a range of impairments in this race, as you can see this lineup here. And it's going to be very, very exciting with Antonio Fantin in pole position in the middle, but Nelson Crispin looking for that third title in a row from lane 6.
Two Italians in the centre lanes. It's the final of the men's 100 freestyle S6.
The two Italians in the middle there, starting in the water, up and straight into their strokes. Range of impairments, as we've already touched upon. Nelson, we'll see them swim it very differently. Nelson Crispin going from it, he'll take it out really quickly.
And Nelson Crispin there, making his way into the turn here, and the world champion is looking like he's very, very good position to retain that world title, but he is under pressure from the Paralympic champion, PEREZ Escalona from Cuba. And it is going to be between the world champion and the Paralympic champion, I think, as they come down this final 50.
And we've been talking about PEREZ Escalona all week, and he hasn't quite looked on form, but he's saved it for this 100-meter freestyle. He's the Paralympic champion, as you said, Paul, and this is such a tight race, and he's going into this final 10 meters, and he's oh, I can't speak!
It's PEREZ Escalona just holding off Nelson Crispin now. They come into the last 5 meters. It's going to be goal for Cuba. He takes it in 105.17. The Paralympic champion is the world champion. Nelson Crispin has to settle for silver medal this time, and a bronze medal, another medal for the youngster from Italy, Antonio Fantin. But what a great race, and the champion is from Cuba, Lorenzo Perez Escalona, and championship record to take gold.
Well, PEREZ Escalona, he really brought it all into that final. This morning, he didn't look his best, and he was down at the start, but tonight he got away really well from the blocks, up into the start. It helped that he knew he had the teenager Fantin on the inside of him, and Nelson Crispin over the far side of the pool. He just chased it down, and he did not leave anything to chance.
The two swimmers, the main contenders last year in Rio, were the main contenders here tonight in Mexico City. A championship record for Lorenzo Perez Escalona to take the world title ahead of Nelson Crispin, with Antonio Fantin in bronze medal position. That was an exciting one, wasn't it, Lee?
Yeah, really the sign of a great champion, because as we said, Paul, he didn't look that great in the heats. He didn't look that great at the beginning of the week in the 400 meters, but he knew what he had to do. He knew he was up against it, and he came in and he attacked it. And it was like watching a completely different swimmer. It was like watching the Paralympic champion, the way he swam in Rio last summer.
Lorenzo Perez Escalona, the Cuban, it's Cuba's first medal at the World Championships for a while. He's coached by someone I used to swim against, Liz.